everybody, Cam S here and welcome back to Chasing Tales. In this video we are going hunting with my grandpa, my uncle, and I am sitting in a DoubleTree stand with my younger cousin trying to get him his very first buck. It was definitely a very cool hunt. I don't know if I've ever seen that many bucks during one hunt before. It was awesome. There's a lot of deer, everybody saw a lot of deer, everybody saw some bucks, and it made it very entertaining, which is very good for a young hunter. There's even a lot of bucks and does that I didn't even get on footage just because there was so many out there. Some of them were far away. I was trying to look through the binoculars rather than trying to focus on the camera. I was trying to make something happen for him, just try to get a 6-point or bigger to come in for him because that was what his requirement was to be met, that we had to have a 6-point or bigger come in for him to be able to shoot it. So let's get out in the woods. Before this point, I believe we had a buck chasing a doe way out in front of us, but I did not get it on camera because it was far away and I was trying to look through the binoculars. Then a little bit of time went by and this small doe came out, and I was kind of hoping that it was the doe that the buck that I was just talking about chased into the corn. Unfortunately, it was not. But they eventually did come out about 100 yards in front of us.
Oh, there's another one. There's a buck with it. Do you see it? Yep, he just came out of the corn. Put the binoculars down. He might chase her this way. Get ready.
I was not trying to get him excited, but I was hoping that the buck was going to chase the doe along the corn right at us. This unfortunately was not the case because the doe decided to take another route. Not much time went by, and all of a sudden, right to the left of us, about 40 yards, a buck came out, and judging by his reaction, it is a big deer. I'm sorry for any shakiness or cuts in the video, but I was shaking quite a bit. I must have gotten buck fever, even though I did not have a bow in my hand. At this point, my uncle blew on his grunt call and got the buck all riled up.
Big buck on us, big buck, right about 40 yards away from us.
But sadly, he got too riled up and was moving way too fast to shoot. And he was about 20 yards out of range because that tree in the bottom of the video right there is his limit on shooting. But we were hopeful because he started to loop in to where it looked like he was going to come in within range. But as you can see, that fence post right there is his limit, and the buck managed to stay outside of it. But I didn't want to call because I did not want to screw up my uncle's chances of shooting this deer because it looked like it was on a straight path to him. But I figured I could at least film him shoot the deer, as you can see him in the very middle of the screen. but the buck did not come within range. Some more time and some more deer passed by us, and then a small spike came out. As he made his way by us, a bigger spike actually came out of the corn about 100 yards up the trail.
That's a bug.
He was very interested in the call that my uncle just used. Once he noticed the other spike, he lost interest. More time went by, and a big buck came out of the corn again, but headed in the wrong direction. And then a small 4-point came out and hung out in the field for quite a while. This buck went away, and a small doe came out right by our tree stand, but I did not record it. Then I heard running, and I thought we scared a deer away. But then I realized that the sound was coming straight towards us, so I thought a buck was coming in to chase the doe. But it was actually this fox that ran right under our tree stand. After the fox went back into the woods, the field completely filled with deer. And at this point, there was at least 3 bucks out in the field in front of us. Which you can see too right here. And then they all went back to the woods. At this point, the fox must have looped around because this time it was making its way towards us along the edge of the corn. I started making squeaking noises with my mouth to try to get him to come closer so we could get a good look at him, and this apparently got him all riled up.
At this point, we ended up getting down from the stand, and as we were climbing down the ladder, the fox started going crazy behind us, and it was barking and howling and making all sorts of noises. And honestly, it was a little creepy, and if I did not know it was the fox, I probably would have been a little nervous walking back up to the truck. This was overall a very cool hunt. We saw a ton of bucks. That fox was awesome to see. It was just a good time out in the woods. I hope to get his first buck on camera. I think that'd be awesome to catch. So hopefully I'm gonna go out with him very soon again to hopefully catch his first buck on camera. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button below, hit that bell notification button, and I'll see you next time.